Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wayne Gaming, and some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming at you with a new Let's Play episode of Lust Shards, Aiden's Path. This is probably going to be a shorter little episode, but y'all told me that I can get a better result if I pick option number 2, so that is exactly what I am going to do. Anyway, y'all, this will probably be a shorter video, but whatever. Let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. Ask about the test. Oh. And what exactly do you want to know? Anything you'd care to share? Anything useful in passing the test, perhaps? I'm afraid that kind of information is not possible, or at least there isn't any prize for it. You'll have to excuse me, but it just wouldn't be fair for the other students. You understand. Completely. And when you say any price, do you really mean there is nothing I can do to get it? Tempting words you got there. As much as I'd want to take you up on that offer, it's still a no. All the information you need will be presented to you all at the same time. In that case, may I at least ask why exactly did you introduce this test in the first place? Now that's something I can help with. You see, Nightfallen gets stronger by feeding on the weak. So the short answer is that we need only strong hunters to rule this world. Rule? Excuse me, I meant defend it. How else are we going to continue living our cushioned, comfortable lives if hunters don't do their jobs right? You know what? If you answer this one question for me, I might just have a little hint about the test. Really? What's the question? On the first day, right before the announcements, I noticed you were a little late. Is that right? Yeah, I didn't know there was a main road, so I had some troubles through the forest path. Stupid, I know. Oh, I see. That explains it. Did you happen to see anyone else wandering the hallways? Maybe even some voices? Scribbles, do you think he's onto us? Scribbles, you there? Damn it! It's interesting that Scribbles seems to not be active in his presence. Very strange indeed. Not that I can think of, no. Ah, what a shame. So, about that hint? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was proposing a hint in exchange of useful information. This wouldn't be fair if I get nothing out of it, right? I suppose so. I just got scammed. Is there anything else I can help with? I'm here to ask about the tests. Oh. Oh, okay. So, oh, wow, is that it? Okay. I was honestly expecting a little bit more. Let's see what just have some fun does. Oh, Lord. I'm probably going to edit this. Oh. Well, that can be arranged easily. What do you think my son will say if he finds out? It would be great if he doesn't. Please? Don't worry. My lips are sealed. Now, will you bend over, or do I have to make you? Go straight to the point. You just not waste any time. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord. How much editing am I going to have to do on this video? Probably a fair amount. Anyway, whatever. Well, it'll probably be worth it. Anyway. Yeah. Can we start with something simple? Simple, you say? It's not my style, but seeing how obediently you came into my office begging to fuck, I'll give you that. I'm not very sure about this. My heart is racing, but my mind screams no. I'll start simple. I hope my version of simple is not much different from yours. Surprises keep jumping my way at this academy. Is what's happening right now normal? Give in. Oh! Intoxicated by the taste of another man's lips and the scent of a cigar, I give in to my desires. Taking my relaxed reaction as an invitation, he presses his weight on top of me as I lay with my back on the desk. He loosens my tie, unbuttons my shirt, and kisses my neck while I moan with pleasure. This is a man with experience. Enough foreplay. Argus sits back on his chair. I got up surprised and disappointed, thinking that was it. And I see him unzip his pants, gesturing for me to kneel. He's ready for the next phase. But am I? The game is like, are you really? This is definitely going to be a good little bonus episode. Cheating on Aiden, oh my god, with his own dad, no less. Continue. Continue! Fuck it. I got this far, might as well continue. I approach slowly as he keeps eye contact, smiling in a smug way. That's it. On your knees. You know what to do. Oh, my god. I sure do. As I stand there looking at that thing, I realizing how much trouble I got myself into. I've never sucked anyone before. I know what to do from movies and such, but experience with a real man? Zero. But all I really have to do is hope that my throat can fit the whole thing, as it looks like he wants to make the first move. He slips the head of it. Oh my god, he slips that thing, you know, the thing. Smudging them with painting motion before doing so. I then open wide to take the the popsicle all in. Oh my. Even though my eyes were seeing it, my body was feeling it, my brain still couldn't believe it. I feel him almost buckle at the sensation. He sets his hands on the chair's armrest to steady himself. I reach and grab his thighs. It was either that or keep my hands on the floor. But I need higher support if I wanted to not choke to death. There's not much else I can do. I'm trapped there, but I am so not complaining. Each stroke takes him deeper. Each stroke takes the popsicle deeper, and all I can do is relax and take it. The popsicle fills my mouth and throat, making my eyes water. Yeah, it tends to do that. Be careful now. Don't get brain freeze, Travis. So far, so good. Nothing I didn't expect. And not to be egotistical, but I believe I'm doing pretty well. His face certainly says he's not disappointed at the very least. After pressing my face down onto the popsicle, he retreated his hands and left the working for me. I'm not complaining. I'd do way more than that for a chance like this. I moved my head up and down the popsicle. It's delicious. What flavor is it? It's cherry flavored. With every thrust of the popsicle, I look up at him. People usually say not to try to impress your partner. That's exactly what I want to do. I want his approval. But he keeps silent and enjoys his prize. Whether it was because of his higher authority or just my horny mind going wild. In my moments of bliss, I almost missed the signs he's getting close. His hands were gripping the chair harder than just a second before. His thigh muscles are contracting, and now he moves his hips in rhythm with my movement. As my first ever popsicle, I decided to make the popsicle melt in my mouth. Who knows when the next time I'll get to do this will be? I can't waste a drop. Delicious popsicle. He got one of those ones that have the cream filling inside. Eventually, Argus's popsicle explodes in my mouth, and he closes his eyes in satisfaction of having given me such a delicious treat. I can feel liquid spilling down my throat. I was not expecting the immense heat it was packing. That's unusual for a popsicle. Or the sheer amount of goop I was trying to have to swallow, for that matter. Needless to say, I underestimated that number. I notice that the flow keeps going with no hint of stopping, so I slide the slippery thing out while keeping the rest of the popsicle still between my lips. As the rest of the popsicle goop spills both inside and on the outside, I'm able to contain it all with my trembling lips or swallow with my full stomach. Wow, that was wow. We made a mess of the floor, his pants, and even my shirt. Thankfully, it's a white dress shirt. Well, Travis, wasn't that something? You're very talented. I stay silent as he hands me some napkins. I think we're done for now, but I expect more visits from you in the future. Wait! I still have questions! Maybe you should have thought of that before getting filled with... After the test, we can talk. He pushes me towards the door. Not a lot of force is needed from such a big man to move a small body, so I can do nothing to protest. There's just something so thrilling about getting to fuck that boy's partners before he grows the balls to do it himself, you know? What the fuck? No, I don't know. As we get closer, we hear a knock. I'm coming in. The headmaster lets go of me before Aiden opens the door. And the delivery boy makes an appearance. Hello to you too. Here are your files. He shoves a small stack of papers in the headmaster's hands. Easy there. Nobody likes wrinkled paper. Aiden just scoffs and turns toward the door, ready to walk out. Aren't you forgetting something? Aiden turns back and looks around the room. Or someone? They both look at me. No. I don't think I did. He left? Ouch. It seems like there are some problems in paradise. But it's fine, right? You said it yourself. You were not together or anything. Yeah, of course. Shame. He would have loved how you feel inside. Well, have a good evening. He continues his process of getting me out and closes the door behind me. As I walk the hallway, depressed and in thought, I come face to face with Aiden. He was waiting around the corner. I'm not surprised. I'm glad, even. I look at him for a second. He keeps his gaze forward with his usual arm crossed tough guy position on against the wall. We start walking silently side by side towards the dorm rooms. So? Found anything useful? No. Let me guess. Information has a price. Something like that. And you paid that price for nothing. I did. I should have listened to you. No, it was a good idea. You just had to fuck it up. There was a hint of anger in his voice. Can't blame him. Did he force you to do it? No. I see. Oh, man. Oh, man. We get to Aiden's floor and I say goodbye for now. Hmm? Where are you going? My room is this way. What? But No buts. You're sleeping with me. No guest room this time. I think it's about time, don't you think? To stop beating around the bush. No, I mean, yes. I mean, I have nothing against it. But I do need to get my stuff real quick. Aiden reaches into his dimensional pocket and takes out my luggage and backpack. I've been into your room before, so don't be too surprised. And not to be judgmental, but you'll feel more comfortable in my dorm. What about what I did with your... Shut up. Just shut up. Remember what you said to me on the beach? Or what you started to say before I quieted you down? That you're perfect? That you like me with all my flaws? Yes. I did so many bad things, and still, we got where we got. So I won't judge you for what you did in there. I'm ready for forgive and forget. Obviously, as long as it doesn't happen again. Of course! Never, never again. I promise. Good. Then let's go. We have dinner. I take a shower and contemplate all the things that happened today. We turn off the lights. We go into his bedroom. I snuggle up beside Aiden in bed, red as a tomato. I did not deserve this, but here I was. Cuddles are the most we'll get out of each other tonight, because tomorrow the big day starts. As much as I'd want to get this party going, we both need sleep more than a good time. Even so, I can't fall asleep, not because of stress or butterflies in my stomach. A question was resting in the back of my mind. As we lay there in bed with our eyes closed, I ask, Aiden? Yes? Why do you sometimes act so... different? Is everything alright? Huh. I thought you'd never ask. I tried to tell you before. You did? Yes, but you didn't want to listen. I'm listening now. Before I answer, I'll ask something too. Why do you want to know? I need to know. Because I'm worrying for you. And believe it or not, others do too. I suppose an explanation would not hurt anybody. I'm using a forbidden technique. Illegal, even. Which is... Hey, come in for a sec, would you? The bedroom door opens and somebody comes in. I turn around. I come face to face with Aiden. Sup? So... you have a twin? Not really. He's made with a spell. My illusion affinity is why my stepfather adopted me in the first place. He trained me since I was 7 to develop an advanced cloning technique. One that would allow me to create a physical copy of myself that shares all my qualities. Needless to say, I was successful in the end, but he doesn't know that. I believe he even gave up on his attempts. But his sudden appearance as Headmaster worries me. Us. It worries us. We are the same, except that the one on your left has anger issues, and the one on the right of you has horny issues. Only if we're far apart for too long. That explains the mood swings, sexual harassment complaints, and that decapitation attempt. Huh. How do you know that? As I said, other people care about you too, so I got help. Should I be mad or proud? Let's go with proud. Wait, if there's two, then with whom have I been hanging out the past 3 days? Both of us. Well, you met me first, said the naked one. Because we were far apart for too long, I got very angry. I tried to hide, but you found me, and, well, you remember the punch. Of course I do. The dressed one was talking now. And I fought with you in the arena. That explains what you did to Tate. Yeah... Let's not talk about that. And, who is the one singing? That was both of us. And we can be as one. But it's more beneficial if we're not. Because you two get twice the amount of time. Exactly. It lets us do our work, study, and spend time with a cute guy all at the same time. Huh, then I'm glad you're so talented. Well, now that you know the truth, I suppose you'll want us to merge. It's a little weird looking, so Aiden, let's do this in the bathroom. Right behind you, Aiden. Wait! I don't find it weird at all. Actually, if you don't mind, I have an idea. I bet you fucking do. Banging 2 guys. How could you? That night, I fell asleep being hugged from both sides. My face was buried in Aiden's chest fluff, while my back was warm and covered by Aiden's fur. It was the softest, most comfortable position I've ever been in. I fell asleep in seconds. No more worries, no more secrets, just sweet sleep between sweet tigers. The next morning, I'll wake up well rested. Interesting, it didn't have that dialogue of the one Aiden asking if he could be the big spoon. Huh. We get to the Academy Square where the Headmaster is going to start the announcement by telling us the exact rules. That's what we expected. Instead, we each get an envelope that we are supposed to open when the test officially begins. After the announcement, each person gets teleported one by one. I just got to meet up with Tate, Dallin, and Aiden one last time before each were teleported as well. Then comes my turn. I am teleported inside a forest surrounded by trees. Trees 5 times as tall as the ones around the Academy, so it must be very far away. On the sky, I see a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the test begins. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. I've got a lot of editing to do for this video. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or a tip if you can. It always helps. I'm going to be doing a video for Therium as well. So anyway, y'all, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!